Hey guys, good morning. We are back today just doing some miscellaneous things here, trying to get the building buttoned up and get moving on the finishing work here. The exterior, if you've been following along, I made a little mistake. I cut a wrong angle on a piece that I didn't have an extra for. So we had to order another piece of steel, and that's put us back about 2 weeks. It's supposed to be in today. I've yet to call, but hopefully we can get that buttoned up this weekend. But I've been picking away on the inside here, and as you can see behind me, we've started the rough-in electrical. There's my main breaker panel. So I want to go over that with you guys, what we've done up to this point with the rough-in, and we're doing some ceiling work today in preparation. We've decided the inside is going to be drywalled. So I'm doing some ceiling work in preparation for drywall on the ceiling and to help with the rough-in electrical stuff. So let me get you caught up on where we're at, and I'll do a little more of an in-depth electrical video on what I'm doing for the rough-in stuff. I know that's a big thing for some people, and it's a big thing for me too, actually. So we'll go over that more in detail on another video, but today I'm just gonna kind of get you caught up on what we're doing, and hopefully later on today go get the steel so we can get the exterior finished. All right, while we've been waiting for our steel to come in, we've been able to get a start on the rough-in electrical, which I'm not gonna cover in today's video. I'll do a separate video on that, but we've set our circuit breaker box, our main load center, and we've also started to install some plugs. So I'll go over the details on those. But for today, we're gonna go get some steel and hopefully get the exterior finished. And I wanna bring you, when we get back, bring you how I'm doing these ceiling joists. I'm using hangers, 2x4 hangers, and putting ceiling joists 2 foot on center in preparation for drywall. Pretty easy process, but there are some important things you need to know about hanging ceiling joists. Here's a close-up look at the ceiling, what I have done so far. We have 1, 2, 3 bays done, and we have 1, 2, 3 more to go, not counting the end bays. I'm gonna do something a little different on the end bays because the ceiling joist is actually gonna sit on top of the 2x10. So I have a couple of ideas that I may try here, but this seems to be working pretty well for the bays. Out in the middle, I'm putting these clips every 2 feet. I started at this wall, measured out 2 feet, and so I can get my drywall corner right on this board. So I'm going every 2 feet, 24 on center. The end, because the building is 24 feet wide, on the outside, this last bay is a little bit smaller than 2 feet. It's more like probably 9 inches, 10 inches or so. I have all the hangers up on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and get the hangers up on this side. I'll show you how I'm doing it, and we'll get these boards laid. So a couple of things before we get started. The hardware that I'm using is these. They're just a 2x4 face joist hanger, and these are from MyTech. I have some Simpson strong tie coming here because I'm gonna run out, but they're pretty easy to put up. All right, the other thing is nails. These are galvanized ring shank hanger nails. You can't just use any old nail when putting up these hangers because it is structural. It needs to carry the weight of the drywall. So the building inspector could look at these. So make sure you get the right nail. These are 1.5 inch galvanized hanger nails specifically made for this. Really easy to put these things up. Let me show you. 2x4 is cut. Let's see if it'll fit in here. And it does. And then all it takes is a nail on each side here. Here's the installed product. 2 nails on the face, 1 driven in here on the joist. Same on this side. And that just runs across over there. I try to get it as close as I can to being flush with the bottom of the truss. That way it makes it easy to run the drywall. These are all strong. Let's get this board. This truss needs to be marked 2 foot all the way down, hangers installed, and let's put the joists in. There you have it, guys. Not much to say. Pretty easy deal, and it's a nice secure connection. It's a little bit pricey. They're about $1 a hanger. You can get some more expensive ones that actually lap over. It's more for like your purlins, but you could use it for ceiling joists as well. But those are like almost 3 times as much, 3.5 times as much as these. So it's a little more work, but yeah, I am sweaty. It is hot and sticky in North Carolina, and I'm gonna take a break, rehydrate, and then tackle this next bay. That's all I got for you guys today. Next episode is going to be the rough-in electrical, more than likely, and Mr. Cool DIY heating and cooling. That's gonna be coming up in a couple of videos. Stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. And follow along on the build. We got lots more to come. A lot of interesting things, some things I've never done before. I've never installed one of these before. I've never done rough-in electrical, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what the inspectors say, and we're gonna keep plugging away at this build. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.